Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about the power of positive thinking, how to rewire your brain book. Piyush was a normal boy, but his biggest problem was that he always thought negatively. Whatever the situation, he would only see problems in it. If he had to prepare for exams, he would think that I don't know anything, I will fail, or bad things always happen to me. There was no such thing as positivity in his life. No, due to this negative thinking, Piyush's performance also started deteriorating gradually. Neither did he feel like studying, nor spending time with friends. He was always sad and worried. One day Piyush was sitting in a small park in his city. A lot of negative thoughts were going on in his mind. I will never be able to do anything. Nothing goes right in my life. Such thoughts were troubling his mind. Then an old man came and sat near his bench. Piyush did not pay attention to that man. But after a while that old man himself spoke. "What's the matter, son? You look very worried?" Piyush looked at him a little surprised, but did not say anything. The old man again said, "Look, I do not know you, but I have been understanding people's problems for many years. The worry and negativity visible on your face tells that there is some problem somewhere in your thinking." Piyush broke his silence and said, "You are right. I only see problems in everything. I do not think that anything good can happen to me. I am just stuck." The old man said with a light smile, "Son, you are not alone. Many people are in such situations, but you have to understand one thing. If you do not change your thinking, then life will also not change. I will tell you about the power of positive thinking." No, Piyush did not know anything about this concept. He asked with some curiosity, "Does positive thinking really work?" The old man replied, "It definitely works, son. Positive thinking does not mean that you ignore your problems or think that everything will be fine automatically. It means that you shift your focus from the problem to the solutions. When you think about a problem, you get stuck in it, but when you look for a solution, your mind automatically starts concentrating on the ways to solve that problem." Piyush said with some doubt, "But I always think negatively. I don't see anything except problems." The old man explained to him, "This is what your thinking needs to change. Whenever you feel that there is a problem, ask yourself a question: what could be the solution to this problem? As soon as you ask this question, your brain will start working on solutions. This processor will gradually rewire your brain. Your brain will become more resourceful and resilient than before." Piyush listened to the old man carefully and thought that perhaps this method could work. He asked, "But how do I start this?" The old man said, "Start from now. Suppose you are studying and you are not able to understand a topic. Instead of thinking that I do not know anything or I will fail, ask yourself, what should I do to understand this topic? Can I take help from someone? Are there any resources that can help me?" This will automatically shift your mind towards solutions and you will move towards solving your problem instead of getting stuck in it. Piyush decided to try this technique. That very night when he sat at his study table, looking at his pile of books, the same old negative thoughts started coming to his mind again. "How will I be able to do all this? I am not able to understand anything." But then he remembered the old man's words. He asked himself what could be the solution to this. He thought maybe I should break a chapter into smaller parts. Or I should make a study timetable so that I can manage everything. As soon as he started thinking this, he felt a little relieved. He realized that his problem was not as big as he was thinking. All he needed was a strategy for the next few weeks. Piyush started applying this technique in his life. Whenever he saw a problem, he would ask himself the question, what could be its solution? And gradually he saw that his thinking started changing. Now he tried to find solutions instead of getting entangled in problems. He was feeling more productive than before. His studies started improving and his anxiety was also decreasing. He realized that life seems much easier when he looks at things with a solution-oriented mindset. After a few weeks, Piyush went to the same park where he had met the old man for the first time. He started looking for him so that he could tell him about his improvement. After a while, he found the same old man sitting on a bench. Piyush said happily, "Sir, your advice is really working. Now I feel better than ever and my work is also getting done properly." If you like our free summary, you can subscribe to our channel, buy our membership, or support us through UPI. Now let's go back to the summary. The old man said with a smile, "Very good, son. This is just the beginning. The real power of positive thinking comes when you apply it to every problem of yours. Remember, there will always be challenges in life. But if you work with a solution-oriented mindset, no problem will be able to stop you for long. Piyush asked curiously, "Do you have more such strategies?" The old man said, "Of course, son. To fully unlock the power of positive thinking, you will have to learn more techniques, but you will learn this gradually. Today, you have taken the first step to focus on solutions, not problems. Now, in the journey ahead, we will learn more new things." Piyush's journey had just started. He had learned to shift from problems to solutions, but he still had to learn many more techniques which could make his thinking more positive. In the parts to come, Piyush will learn more strategies which will help him, will make you more confident and successful in life. A few weeks had passed and Piyush's life had become much better than before. He had slowly started trying to change his mindset, and the biggest thing was that now he did not get frustrated about any problem. He tried to find a solution for every problem, and this one small change had improved his life to a great extent. But Piyush knew that this journey was not over yet. He had to learn a lot more to make his thinking completely positive and better. One day Piyush again went to the same park where he had met that old man. He hoped that today also he would meet that old man there and perhaps teach him some more valuable lessons. And as soon as his hope came true, that old man was sitting on the same bench where they had met for the first time. Piyush said smilingly, "Namaste, sir. I applied the technique you told me in my life and I have really benefited a lot. Now I do not worry about any problem like before. Rather, I focus on solutions and I feel that my life has become more organized now." The old man smiled after listening to Piyush and said, "This is a very good thing, son. You have taken the first step in the right way. But remember, this journey does not end here. You will have to develop more habits for positive thinking and mental well-being. Today, I will tell you another very important technique which can make your mind even more positive." Piyush asked curiously, "What is that technique, sir?" The old man said, "Today, I will tell you about gratitude." Piyush thought for a while and asked, "Gratitude means being thankful, I am right?" The old man nodded and said, "Absolutely right, son. Gratitude means being thankful for the things that are good in your life. Many times we get so caught up in our problems that we forget how many good things are happening in our life. Every day we focus on the things that we do not have or that bother us, and we forget how much we have for which we should be thankful." Piyush said with some confusion, "But sir, what is its connection with my mindset and brain?" The old man explained patiently, "Gratitude is not just an emotion. It is a powerful tool that can rewire the neural pathways of your brain. When you practice gratitude regularly, your brain naturally starts focusing on things that are positive. This makes your mind automatically focus on the good things instead of the problems, and as you develop this habit, the positive neural connections in your brain become stronger, which makes you naturally optimistic and emotionally well-balanced." Piyush listened carefully and thought that this could perhaps be a new and important way for him to make his life better. Piyush asked, "But sir, how do I practice gratitude? Is there any special way for this?" The old man laughed and said, "Of course, son. There are many ways to practice gratitude, but the simplest way is that you take out 5 to 10 minutes every day to think or write about the things for which you are thankful. Make it a habit that every day before sleeping or after waking up in the morning, you write down 3 to 5 things for which you are grateful. These things should not be very big. You can be thankful for even small things like a good day today, your friend's help, or your parents' support." Piyush nodded and said, "Okay, I understand, so it means that I should appreciate those things in my life which everything is already good, no matter how small." The old man encouraged him and said, "Absolutely right. When you feel gratitude for small things, your brain gradually starts noticing those positive experiences more. It is a mental shift that takes you away from negativity and towards positivity. And the best part is that this habit improves your emotional well-being. You start feeling happier and more content than before." That day, after returning home, Piyush decided that he would follow the old man's advice and start practicing gratitude. He took a small notebook and decided to fill it with gratitude. On the first day, he wrote, "First, the weather was very good today, so I could spend time in the main park. Second, my friend explained an important topic to me today. Third, my parents always stand by me, no matter what the situation is." When he wrote these 3 points, he felt a different feeling. He realized that there were really a lot of good things happening in his life which he often overlooked. Now, Gradually, he realized that this small act had uplifted his mood a lot. He was feeling more relaxed and positive than before. After writing a gratitude journal like this for a few days, Piyush felt another change. Now, whenever he faced a difficult situation, his brain automatically started noticing the things that were good. Even if his exam preparation was not going well, he would still be thankful that he had time and resources to study. If ever a friend got angry with him, he would appreciate the fact that he had such good friends who were a part of his life. Piyush gradually realized that his thinking had become more optimistic than before. Now he did not get entangled in small problems but appreciated the things that were right. He felt that his emotional well-being had also improved. His anxiety and stress were now gradually decreasing and he started feeling mentally strong. After a few weeks, Piyush again went to the same park and sat on the same bench where he used to meet that old man after some time. The old man came there and smiled at Piyush. Piyush looked at him and said, "Sir, your gratitude technique is really very powerful. Now I write a gratitude journal every day and this has brought a big change in my thoughts and feelings. Now I feel more positive and happy than before." The old man smiled and said, "Very good, son. You have taken another important step in your life. Gratitude is something that takes your mind away from negativity and towards positivity. But your journey has not ended here yet. You will have to learn more techniques to improve positive thinking and mental well-being." Piyush asked curiously, "Do you have any more techniques?" The old man said, "Yes, gratitude is just a step of knowledge. There are many other ways in the journey of positive thinking, by following which you can make your mind more powerful and resilient, but you will learn all of them gradually." Piyush had understood the power of gratitude and had seen great changes by applying it in his life, but his journey was not yet complete. In the upcoming parts, Piyush will learn more new techniques, which will make him more positive and mentally strong in life. A few more weeks passed and Piyush continued his gratitude practice regularly. He continued to write down the things he was grateful for every day in his journal. This process made him feel very positive and brought a new change in his thinking. He now started seeing something good in every situation. But Piyush knew that his journey was not over yet. He wanted to learn more from that old man. One day Piyush went to the park again and sat on the same bench where he always used to talk with that old man. After a while, that old man came there. Piyush happily said, "Hello, sir. I have incorporated gratitude in my life, and it has really been very beneficial for me." "Yes, but I have to learn more." The old man smiled and said, "Very good, son. Today we will talk about another important technique that will help you increase your mental toughness and resilience." Piyush asked curiously, "Sir, what is that technique?" The old man said this technique is reducing stress and increasing resilience. Positive thinking helps you reduce stress because it helps you see your difficulties from a new perspective. When you frame challenges as opportunities, you train your brain to respond with calmness and resilience. This strengthens your mental strength. Piyush listened carefully and said, "Sir, this is very interesting, but how to do it?" The old man explained, "First of all, you have to change your perspective. Whenever you face a challenge or problem, instead of thinking negatively about it, look at it as an opportunity. For example, if you are facing difficulties while preparing for exams, instead of feeling stressed, think that it is a part of your learning and growth." Piyush nodded and said, "That is right, but when the stress increases too much, it becomes difficult to manage it." The old man said, "Of course, but this is where positive thinking can help you. When you start looking at a situation as an opportunity rather than a challenge, your brain responds to it with calmness. This reduces your stress levels and makes you more resilient." Piyush asked, "But sir, how will I get calmness when the stress increases?" The old man said, "There are some techniques for this. First of all, whenever you feel stressed, pause for a while and take a deep breath. While breathing, focus on calming your mind. You can think in your mind that this situation is temporary and you can handle it. This exercise relaxes your brain and changes your perception." Piyush said, "So breathing exercises are also a way to achieve calmness." The old man smiled and said, "Yes, absolutely. Apart from this, meditation is also a powerful technique. When you do meditation on a regular basis, then you can train your mind to stay calm no matter how challenging the situation is." The old man further said, "Another way to build resilience is to analyze your past experiences. When you face a challenging situation, it can be very helpful to think about how you have been successful in similar situations before. In this way, you can increase your confidence by remembering your past achievements. Piyush said, "This is a very good way. I have to think about my past experiences and understand their positive aspects." The old man said, "Absolutely right. Along with this, when you face challenges, you should understand that every challenge is a learning opportunity. With this, you can strengthen your skills and capabilities." Piyush asked, "Sir, is there any connection between positive thinking and mental toughness?" The old man said, "Yes. Positive thinking helps you train your mind to remain calm even in tough situations. When you think positive, you teach your brain to see challenges as opportunities. This strengthens your mental toughness and you are able to stand strong in every situation." Piyush understood that all these things were very important for him. He decided in his mind that he would include these techniques in his daily routine. That day, after returning home, Piyush decided to take out some time and do meditation. He went to a quiet place, closed his eyes, and started taking deep breaths. When he breathed, he tried to make his mind work. He tried to remove negative thoughts from his mind and reminded himself that he could handle any challenge. After a few days, Piyush started experiencing calmness in his mind. Whenever he faced a problem, he was more relaxed and focused than before. He saw preparing for his exams as an opportunity rather than a challenge. He thought that it was a part of his learning and growth. One day when Piyush was feeling a lot of stress in his studies, he immediately used his breathing exercise technique. He took a deep breath and told himself, "I can do this. This is temporary and I will manage it." He spent a few minutes helping his mind to work through it. After this, he took out his study materials and started studying slowly. He noticed that he no longer got worried like before, but he felt more confident in tackling challenges. He recalled past experiences and thought that he had performed well in tough situations many times. This increased his confidence further. After a few more days, Piyush went to the park again and sat down in the hope of meeting the old man. When the old man came there, Piyush happily said, "Sir, I have incorporated the techniques you told me in my routine. I have started meditation and breathing exercises, and I feel that this has reduced my stress levels considerably. I have now started looking at challenges as an opportunity." The old man smiled and said, "Very good, son. I am happy to see your progress. You have taken another important step in the journey of positive thinking. But remember, this journey is not over yet. There are more techniques ahead that you can learn." Piyush said, "Will you teach me more techniques, sir?" The old man said, "Yes. In the next session, we will tell you about more powerful strategies, which will make your mental strength and emotional resilience even stronger." Piyush had learned techniques to manage stress and build resilience. His thinking had changed, and he was ready to turn challenges into opportunities, and after learning all these techniques, his life changed completely. So friends, this was our book summary today. How did you like it? Do let us know by commenting, and thank you for listening to the summary till the end.